Hello everybody, Mick Keane here, drummer for Rage, Audio Slaves and Queens of the Stone Age more recently, all tribute bands up here in the northeast. Recording this from my little home studio, got the drum kit set up back there, been working on some stuff recently, doing some home recordings and things like that. But really this video was just to let you sort of know about a recent story of mine. I've recently just been diagnosed with celiac disease, which means that I need to follow a gluten-free diet, which is a bit of a blow for me because I really do like beer. I like craft beer. I like any type of beer really, and I love my food as well. So it's going to be a massive change for me going forward. And part of that, I ended up having a little chat with a good friend of mine who I admire very much, Lloyd Croft, who's also an absolutely amazing musician, based up here in the northeast, a drummer and multi-instrumentalist, I think, to be honest. Very talented guy, and ended up talking about my recent diagnosis. Lloyd actually works part-time for a fabulous brewery up here in the northeast, Great Northeast Brew Co. And after sort of having a discussion about my most recent diagnosis, he informed us that I think the entire lineup of Great Northeast Brew Co.'s beer sort of roster is all gluten-free, which was really great to hear. And he very kindly organised for me to be sent some beer from his lovely boss, which is fantastic. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drink said beer for you, and I'm going to do it for me, and I'm going to review it and tell you how good it is, because I'm sure it's absolutely delicious. So the first one is the first one up is Dunston Rocket. It's a double dry hopped IPA. This one here with a fantastic can design done by my friend Lloyd, I believe, and it's a 6% double dry hopped IPA. So here goes. Cheers, and I'll get back to you after I've sampled this one. Right guys, so I'm halfway through the first beer, which was the Dunston Rocket, the double dry hopped IPA, 6%. The blurb on the back describes it as a bright golden double dry hopped intensely fruity hop explosion, and that is absolutely cock on. Totally gluten free, vegan friendly, unfiltered IPA. 6%. It's something that I would go for. That's something that I would pick on a beer menu. Absolutely. I quite like the session my beer, so 6% is probably like where I would aim for. No more than that really normally. Really get like the punchiness of the Citra. It's really nice. I love it. It's, despite being sometimes I quite find like double for myself anyway, double dry hop stuff's not necessarily like an easy drinker, but it absolutely is. So it gets the absolute thumbs up from me. Dunston Rocket, absolutely fantastic. Right, I'm back. So we've just done Dunston Rocket. The next one up out of the three that I've been sent is this one. It's another double dry hopped beer, but it's a pale ale this time. It's called Garden Festival. It's got a very nice sort of in the same vein. What I quite like about Great Northeastern Brew is all of their can labels follow this sort of geometric theme with some additions in the designs. I think they're great. So yeah, this one is Garden Festival, and I'm gonna do this one next. So cheers. Let's open it up. Lively. Okay, so this one, on the blurb on the back, was saying it's a punchy passion fruit and mango double dry hopped pale ale with a citrus mouthfeel. Definitely getting that sort of citrusy like mouthfeel, especially afterwards. a little bit like kind of on the dry side afterwards. The hops in this one are Cashmere, Econaut and Mosaic. Again, totally gluten free, vegan friendly, unfiltered beer. Yeah, it's not as not as punchy as the Dunston Rocket. It's 5%. Definitely more lively. From a carbonated type of like point of view, it's right up my street, to be honest. This is like perfect for myself. If I was going out into like a micro club or whatever, you know, I would definitely pick something like this, and probably stick with it if I'd not had it before, and I was somewhere where, you know, like I wasn't sure what was on. I would definitely have at least a couple of these. Again, really easy drinker. The flavours coming through, they're not like massively prominent, but definitely getting that like dry sort of mouthfeel afterwards. It's really like it's definitely a really easy drinker. I could quite easily session this, and it's got a really like fitting title. I think Garden Festival. Yeah, I could definitely see myself sitting outside in a beer garden or like at a festival sort of environment, just like putting a few of these back. It's really nice. I like it. Yeah, very good. Right guys, this is the last one. I have had this one before, I'll admit. This one is called Möst, I think. So it's this one here. Lovely can design again, absolutely love it. This one's grapefruit and blackcurrant Czech style IPA, so it's 6% again. Hops used in this one is Möst and Alicana, which, to be honest, I've not seen a lot in craft beer, so it's interesting. I've drank this before and not really paid too much attention to what's actually in it, and the hop content and things like that. But again, gluten free, unfiltered. Yeah, I have had this before and I really like it. So this might be a little bit biased, but not as lively as Garden Festival. When I opened that last one, it really was quite lively, and obviously quite lively in the mouth as well. This one definitely a lot smoother. Totally different flavour though. Again, quite light, like Garden Festival. Subtle flavours coming through. You totally taste like the grapefruit element of it though, with that dryness, and then you do get that, like, it's not massively punchy. You get that little hint of sweetness. It's an absolute corker of a beer. This it's a perfect balance between the two, with the grapefruit and the blackcurrant, and like I say, it's quite smooth. There's not a lot of, compared to Garden Festivals, like quite carbonated, like sort of tasting and quite lively. This is a lot smoother. Again, I would like totally like, for 6%, this tastes and sort of feels totally sessionable. Absolutely gorgeous. For me, anyway. So that concludes my little roundup of these beers that have been sent from Great Northeastern Brew. Thank you very much. Really appreciate it. I will absolutely, definitely be a regular customer now. They've got a fantastic website. It's dead easy to use. They've got some awesome bundles you can buy. You can buy beers singly. They've got not just these ones that I've reviewed today. There's a host of other beers on there, and there's bottled beer on there. A lot of it is gluten free. I think all of their bottles are gluten free. Correct us if I'm wrong. You can buy mixed cases. You can buy like cases of your favourites, and honestly the prices are like amazing. I think I was just looking there earlier. I can get a case of these guys, and it works out like £3 a can, which is insane. All these beers tonight I've drank straight out the can. I haven't poured them into a glass. This is just the way I like to drink my beer at home. I don't like pouring into a glass. That's just my preference. But yeah, for all you guys who are sort of gluten free, there are options out there for you. And Great Northeastern Brew Co are like absolutely one of them. For some really high quality craft beer, which is really good news. So thank you very much. Yeah, hit them up, get on the website. I'll put a link below. Place an order, and happy drinking. Thank you.